What's poppin'? It's your boy back another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a little effect that I got a comment on. Now I did show the comment, well I did reply to the comment explaining how I did the effect, but I figured a video might be a little bit better. And besides, I haven't made a video in a while, figured why not. So in order to do this whole floating video effect type thing, I'm going to just be calling it float, no idea what the actual term is. But in order to do this effect, you're going to be needing Sony Vegas, and you're also going to need the Sapphire plugins pack. Link for both of those will be in the description below. Just know that both of those are not free programs, so you're going to have to pay for them. Sorry. Assuming that you do have both of those, what you're going to want to do is import all your media. So you want to come click this right here, and then go to wherever the media that you want to edit is. Mine will be in my editing pack. Then I have some in stock media, then just lamp or whatever. Then you're going to drag that into the timeline. So just click and hold and bring that over here. It might say if you want to update your settings up. Wow. I might say if you want to update your video settings, I'm just going to say no to that. I like to keep everything at 720 by 32 frames per second. Well, not 32 frames per second, 60 frames per second, which is basically for every second there's going to be 60 of these frames. So basically, in order to achieve the effect, you're going to go to video effects right here and then type S shake up here, right there. And then drag the defaults to here. Now the default, if that's what you want to do, just leave that right there and you're done. You can just render it. But by default, it's going to go all crazy. So if you look at this square right here where the mouse is and I press play, you can see that the video by default is all crazy and willy-nilly. Oh, and by the way, I should probably show you what it looks like without the effect. So if I just take that out right there, and that's basically what it looks like without the effect. So with the default effect, it all looks all crazy and shaking and stuff. But let's say you want something a whole lot lighter. Well, that's where this tutorial comes into place. So what you're going to do is start it from the beginning. We'll quickly stop it. And then if you want something light, well, hold on, let me open my notepad right here. If you want something extremely light, what you're going to do is go to amplitude, highlight everything, and then type in 0.204. Sorry. And then go down to frequency and change that to 1.32. Now that automatically is going to make this whole shaking effect a whole lot smoother. So if I play this out for you guys, you can clearly see how this is a lot smoother and this is a lot nicer, and this is kind of floating in the air, hence the float effect. So let's say you want things a little bit higher. Well, I have a midpoint for you guys where you can go up to here to amplitude again and change that to 272, sorry about that. Frequency for this one is going to stay the same. So if I start this over again, you can see that it is a little bit heavier, but still not as crazy as the default. Finally guys, if you want something a whole lot higher than that, then you're going to want to do is go up to amplitude and change that to 0.30, and then change the frequency, to 1.93. Then, if you start that from the beginning, you can see that it is a whole lot heavier. Still not nearly as heavy as the beginning, but it still has a nice rocking floating effect, which is always super cool. Now I just want to show you guys that it is possible to do these things not on just video. You can also do this on text. In my opinion, it looks a whole lot cleaner and a whole lot nicer on text. So for example, sorry, I should probably tell you how to get text. You go to media generators, scroll down to legacy text right here, or if you want you can search in legacy text. And legacy text will pop up. I like to grab soft shadow and then I just drag that into the timeline. Now what you're going to want to do probably is get a new timeline effect and drag that to the top. That way the video will be over top the text will be over top the video, if that makes sense. Sorry, I'm not doing a complete Sony Vegas tutorial, just the effect. So right now the video effect itself is having a heavy shake. So let's say I want the text to have a slightly lighter one. So I would change what the text says by clicking the icon that I just did, change that to, let's say, Ghoul or whatever. Great, no problem. And I would go back to video effects, it's still on S shake from before. Then I would drag that down and have another light effect. So for light, like I said before, 0.204, then change that to 1.32. And if you didn't know, you can change that up here to float parentheses light, press save, and then from now on it will be right here, so you can simply drag the float one up there. And that's what I did for float medium and float heavy. So anyway, now you can see how the text itself is all floating instead of saying by itself, which I think looks a whole lot better than having the text just stay still. So that's basically effect, guys. If you guys want to see another effect tutorial, then simply leave a comment in the description. I can do a whole lot of things in Vegas, After Effects, or a whole lot of other editing programs like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Ghoul, and as always, I still don't have an outro. Peace out.